Thank you to SnakeStone97 for their generous donation as a YouTube member. If you'd like to join them in their generosity, the link to become a YouTube member is in the description, or you can click the join button down below. Hello everyone, my name is Deckerlink the Trained Unprofessional, and welcome back to Tennis Ace. Got an update a couple of days ago with a warning that I might have to reset some stuff. So it's for June. I already tried to load up the most recent save file, which is you can't see it because you can't see my mouse, but it's the one whose date is currently flickering. So let's try to boot up previous ones. Okay, it seems to be working. So let's just skip on through to the other side. Skip on through to the other side. So we got a working save file, at least. Hopefully, presumably, we are at the right place. Hopefully it kept all the things I did leading up to it. It's no fault of Baskets, by the way, nor is it the fault of any of the devs in which this happens in their game. It literally just happens when you play a game that's in progress. It's no one's fault. It's just a circumstance. Shit, I need to do the YouTuber thing. If at any point in this video you enjoy it, there is a button down below to indicate that, the like button. I don't like it when people say, before I get started, make sure you hit the like button, because you don't, what if you don't like it? What if you don't like it already? So what the fuck is the point? Why would I click like on something that I haven't even watched yet all the way? Or at least haven't reached a point that I did in fact enjoy. Hell, if you like this video, at any point, press the button. If you don't, press the dislike button. Whatever fucking button you want. Don't do it at all if you don't want to. Whatever. I'm supposed to try to... I don't like it. I do know that I put a comment of the day at the end of every episode, so if you want to have a chance at being the comment of the day, you gotta leave a comment. So do that. I read them all. And I got a census going right now. Let me know what y'all think. It's a Google form in the description. Let me know what you guys think about the channel, some of the visual novels I played, what you do and don't like, about what I do and don't do. And just let your voices be heard. God damn it. It'll be going until mid-November. And in early November is the Extra Life Game Day, which I will be live streaming on that day, raising money for the Chicago Children's Hospital. More information on that will also be in the description. Can I get to the thing now? The thing that people want to watch? The thing I came here to do? Jesus, if you're trying to be a YouTuber, you gotta get through a lot of saying shit before you can do anything you actually want to. Can you imagine if I had a sponsor as well? Like, how long... I've been recording for 4 fucking minutes. I don't know how much of it made it to this part, but I haven't done anything yet. This sucks. I don't like this. I don't... Doing the YouTube stuff. Let's just fucking play. Jesus. Dots. This is June's route, day 28. I believe it is June still talking. Yeah, June has the orange overhead. It's hot. I think I've been awake for the past 20 minutes now, but I still refuse to open my eyes. I feel really tired. This could be either one of them, honestly. Yeah, okay, it is June. Maybe the past few days have started catching up with me. Well, with me going to the hospital every single day to visit Rutherford-san. But still, that's just the bare minimum. After the part I played in putting him there, I should be the one. I should be there every single day, begging begin for forgiveness. Or at least I would be, if he had even let us at all. We're still mostly sitting around outside the waiting room, hoping for something. Since that time when he caused a scene, Akiyoshi-san has been allowed inside every single day. It's only because of him that we've been kept update. Jesus. I don't generally contribute to the typo log, but if anyone wants to, it does help the devs. Let them know, politely. As for Misaki-san, dots. Whoa, that was a transition. Telling her, didn't go as I expected. Wait, Misaki-san. 3 days ago, I finally decided that I couldn't keep it to myself anymore. And there was no point in looking for the right time either. God, she looks so fucking devastated, dude. Oh boy. He said it didn't go as he thought it would. And he thought it would go terribly. So either it went well, barely anything, or it went really bad. So let's see. Like there's ever a right time for telling someone that. Jun-kun, what is it? I was about to leave for work. Yeah, I know. She'd only come by to drop Akiyoshi-kun after school, after all. Truth is, there's something I need to tell you. From the look on your face, it sounds serious. It is. Very well, I'm listening. Well, truth is, at first, Misaki-san was shocked when I first started telling her about it. Her mouth and eyes were open wide, staring at me unflinching the entire time. The alone made me even more terrified than I was before. But she continued to listen in silence as I told her everything. How I was feeling sick, how I didn't notice the red light because of it, how Rutherford-san had to push me out of the way of a car because of it. Eventually, I ran out of words. I wanted to say more, but more than anything, I wanted to explain myself. I wanted to be forgiven, even if I didn't deserve it. But the words didn't come out. Misaki-san watched me in silence for a while. I wondered what she might have been thinking. Maybe she hated me. Maybe she wanted me gone. Her expression told me nothing. And that was the scariest part. But then... You poor thing. You must have felt terrible this entire time. I will admit, that is a lot to take in all of a sudden. I wasn't sure what to think at first. Still, thank you for telling me, Jun-kun. That was very brave of you. You're not angry? Why? Shouldn't you be hating me for getting Rutherford-san involved in this? Jesus, Jun's face is haunting. Oh my God. It's not my place to judge. The truth is, I failed as a mother. When Ken, their father, died, I swore to myself that I would never leave my children wanting. I made sure providing for them would be my #1 priority. However, I see now that there are more things to life than money. Rutherford had to basically raise himself from the time he was 6 years old, caring for his brother, as soon as I came out of maternity leave. That is far too much pressure to put on a child. For all of his quirks, and even if he may act childish at times, Rutherford was forced to mature beyond his years. At times, he has trouble dealing with that, I can tell. Still, I have utmost faith in my children. Whatever Rutherford did, I know it was his own decision. I cannot fault anyone for that. I shouldn't. And even if I could, I still wouldn't. I don't know you very well, it's true. But what I've seen of you tells me that you are a good, kind boy. Besides, I don't think Rutherford would have gotten so attached to you if you weren't. I don't... You are far too young to be worrying yourself over things that are outside of your power, Jun-kun. Whatever it is that happened, as tragic as it may have been, we'll adjust to it, and we'll grow from it. This isn't the first time our family deals with hardship. He might be struggling at the moment, but I believe in my son. I know he will bounce back from this. There'll be a lot of soul-searching to be had, but I know he'll move on. You should too. Masaki-san, Thank you. Damn. That went much better than it could have. Holy shit. Dots. That was 3 days ago. But I still think about it all the time. Masaki-san's words keep echoing inside my head whenever I'm alone and lost in thought. It was selfish of me to want to be forgiven. But that is exactly what she did. In her own little way, she saved me. At least just a bit. The phone rings loudly out of nowhere, making me jump into a seated position on the bed. Oh, Mizuguchi-san. Morning. Oh, shirtless June. Mizuguchi-san, how come you're calling so early? I might have been a little snippier than I should have. I still feel frazzled from jolting out of bed out of nowhere by the loud ringing. From the other side of the line, I hear muffled giggling. Sorry, I just wanted to check up on you to make sure you'll be okay. I'm not a baby, you know. You don't need to worry just because you're not gonna be around. I know that. I just wanted to be sure. I know things are still awkward between you two. Of course, Mizuguchi-san was talking about Shuichi-san. Even if they wanted to stick around, and as awful as the timing was, considering both Mizuguchi-san and Keisuke-san had to leave last night for the regional tennis tournament. They'd be staying in a hotel in Tokyo where the tournament would be taking place. Because of that, and considering Akiyoshi-kun never spent time with us in the waiting room anymore, I know. Like I said, you don't need to worry. You sure? Because if something happens and I'm not around to help, Hey, don't go worrying about that. Shuichi-san and I can get along just fine, even without supervision. Yeah. I remember them both being really distressed last night. Keisuke-san looked like he was about to start crying. It's just not fair. The two of us are going while Rutherford-san has to... What do you think if he found out? He'd probably feel even worse, was what Keisuke-san said. Rutherford-san, you really do have great friends. I'm being serious, Mizuguchi-san. Things haven't been bad between us lately. I can tell he feels really bad. I know he feels bad. That's not the problem. The problem is him ending up doing one more thing that he'll have to feel bad for. I wish I could say she's being paranoid, but I guess there is a precedent now. Still, she's worrying way too much. Say, Mizuguchi-san, how's the hotel you guys are staying at? Huh? The hotel? It's fine, I guess. It's not like we're staying in a luxury place or anything. It's 2 beds in each room, and we're sharing rooms. Before the accident, the plan was for Rutherford to be alone in one of the rooms while Kei-kun shared him with Hayato, the third guy to qualify. Now it's just 3 rooms. 4 guys and 2 guys. Oh boy. Oh boy with the typos. Oh boy, this update has a lot of fucking typos. Oh, I guess the school saved money? Yeah. I feel like an ass for agreeing with you, but that's true. I feel like an ass for saying it. Is Keisuke-san doing okay? Yeah, he's fine. I think he left early to get some warm-ups done. He got really serious all of a sudden last night, saying he had to place well in the tournament for Rutherford. I didn't want to be mean and tell him that it wouldn't help Rutherford at all, so I just nodded along. I could see that, yeah. It's a good thing that he's so motivated. He's not here. You don't have to be so nice about it. I'm being nice because I want to be nice, not because I feel like someone is listening. Yeah, I know. The line is silent for what feels like an entire minute. No sound other than Mizuguchi-san's breathing comes out of it. Well, I guess that was it, really. I mostly just wanted to check up on you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna be fine. You're still going to visit the hospital today? Of course I am. Jesus, look at those eyes on him. Good Lord. Even if I didn't want to, I'd still go. I feel like I have to. I know they'd be against me saying that I feel guilty and that I should visit because of it, but it's the truth. But that doesn't mean it's the only reason I'm going. I'd be there even if I had nothing to do with the accident. Because I really like Rutherford-san, and I want to be there for him whenever he feels like coming out of his room and talking to us. So I'm fine with waiting, really. I did start leaving a little earlier so I could still practice some piano when I get home, but other than that, I'm still there every day after class. Thank you for calling, Mizuguchi-san. I'm gonna end the call, though, because I need to start getting ready for class. Okay, have a good day today. Thanks. Tell Keisuke-san I wish both of you the best of luck in the tournament. She agrees, the excitement clear in her voice, before shutting off the call. I'm kinda happy. I know the last few days have been pretty crappy, but it makes me happy to see my friends slowly going back to normal. Having Mizuguchi-san sound so excited about something is relieving. She's been doing so much to help take care of us through all this. Mizuguchi-san, I hope you win all your matches. I believe in you. First things first, I need to take a bath. I'm gonna keep walking around feeling like a zombie until I get one. Ooh. Nice groovy house music. Nice. Mom and Dad should probably be awake by now. As soon as I step out of my room, the smell of toasted bread floods my nostrils, making my stomach groan right away. After I take a bath, I have to resist going to the kitchen right away, otherwise I might be late. June, someone says. I hear Dad's voice coming from the kitchen, calling my name. When I turn to look at the entrance to the kitchen, he walks out. Let me guess. Naked? Yep, he's in the buff, but we don't see anything.
Morning! You're up a bit later than usual today.
I was just on the phone for a bit. I got a call from Mizuguchi-san as soon as I woke up.
Ah, that would explain it. Usually pretty good at getting yourself up in the morning.
He scratches his back, stretching his arms with a smile, acting like there is absolutely nothing wrong. Dad. Could you please put something on? I already told you so many times that I don't like walking around the house seeing you naked and flopping free.
Come on, kid, you're being too mean here. I can't even be naked in my own house anymore.
Your thing isn't the first thing I want to see when I wake up in the morning. In fact, I don't want to see it at all. Not to mention that you just came out of the kitchen. We cook and eat in there. Please keep your penis away from the food. Dad, please. I'm asking nicely here. This isn't the first time.
Fine. God damn, you're fussier than your mother.
I heard that! Mom's voice echoes from inside the kitchen, followed by her stepping out from it as well. And for the record, I also asked you to at least put on your underwear when you walk outside of our room, Atsushi-san. Dad grumbles, looking away from the both of us, very unhappy at losing the argument.
Bunch of prudes. That's what you are, not even in my own house.
Mom shakes her head, giggling at the sight of a naked grown man stomping his way to his bedroom like a child. There's definitely a lot more jiggling than I wish there had been. Just because I got used to seeing this doesn't mean my eyes don't still burn every time I do. Dad always used to walk around naked in the house, but I guess the 7 years I spent in my old school made me a bit fussier about this sort of thing. I had a roommate, so I could never imagine being naked in my room, or having him be naked in there. We always had our underwear on. At a minimum, 99% we had shirts on as well. I really wish he'd stop doing that. It happens almost every morning. It's getting old. Do cut your father some slack as well, dear. He's an old man. He's a bit set in his ways. You guys aren't that old. You're still in your mid-40s. Oh, no. I said your father is an old man, dear. I'm still a spring chicken.
Mom laughs, bringing a smile to my face. Well, you're still just as beautiful as one. Oh, you're so sweet. Now go on, I'm making some scrambled eggs on toast, but it'll get way too cold if you don't hurry and take your bath. It's gonna get cold anyway if you're making it already. It takes over an hour from my bath, remember? Only because you're more diligent with your fur care routine than I am. I have to be. I'm an entertainer. I need to look presentable at all times. Maybe looks are one thing, but do you really need to soak in floral fragrance for half an hour? I don't like where this conversation is going. I'm just gonna take my bath. Mom laughs again, reaching with a hand to stroke my cheek before patting me and sending me on my way. I watch TV for a bit while eating my breakfast, taking care not to get any crumbs on my uniform. Mom is also watching TV along with me, while Dad lazily reads the newspaper from his seat, grumbling here and there about one thing or another he read. He's also stubborn enough that he only put an underwear on and came up to me all smug asking if I was happy now. I just rolled my eyes and ignored him, which left him strutting around like he owned the place. I guess he does, but that's not the point. Mom has the TV on one of her early morning dramas. I don't really have an idea of what's happening in it, but it's nice to have anything to watch while I eat. Oh no, Yoon-san! She gasps, covering her mouth with her hand. The male lead seems to be in some kind of bind, and it's unsure whether he'll come out of it. It's pretty funny how absorbed she gets in these shows. I guess it's not all that different from how I get with video games, but still. I also find it pretty funny how the lead's name is so familiar to mine. Once I'm done, I quickly take my plate and glass to the kitchen, washing them thoroughly before coming back. Looks like I'll be on time for school today. It's kind of embarrassing that whether or not I'm on time is totally dependent on whether there's something fun on television. I get way too lost watching it sometimes and end up being late. I'm heading to school now. God, he looks so fucking cool. He's cute, and his eyes are, like, brighter than ever. What the fuck? Did they change it? I don't know, but god damn, he's cute.
Be careful on your way there, and send Michiyama-san our best regards.
Have a good day at school, dear. I love you. They both answer without even looking up from what they're doing. It's kind of funny to see. I grab my bag and quickly head out the door, starting my walk to school. Sometime later, I walk through the door, quickly making my way to my seat and dropping my bag on top of the desk. Like every other morning, I stop to stare at Rutherford-san's desk. Even though I know what happened, every morning I still hold my breath, hoping that once I open the door, he'll be there, smiling at me like usual. Getting to school is really hard without him around. Oh god, are we getting another parade of extras?
Kobayashi-kun, good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you too. Yo, do you know if the dude's feeling any better?
Oh god, we are getting a parade of extras.
Ah, Kobayashi-kun, I've been meaning to see you. Do you know if Rutherford-kun has finished any of the homework I've sent him through you? I didn't ask. This has been getting worse and worse every morning. Rutherford-san's family didn't want for there to be a media presence swarming the hospital while he recovered, so his accident has been kept under wraps so far. We've been asked to not discuss it with anyone else at school either, so the official response whenever we get asked is that he's sick and resting at home. This is starting to get pretty suspicious, Aya. He's been gone for the whole week. What kind of illness lasts that long without being something serious? He's probably just slacking off. Shush, Kyok-chan. That's not a nice thing to say. Yeah, he's really doing bad. He can't go out yet. Is that so? Now I feel bad. Aya, maybe we should visit and take him a box of sweets from your parents' shop? Ayaka-san nods, a smile beaming on her face. Yes, that would be a wonderful idea. He's not exactly seeing anyone. I've been visiting every now and again, but we just talked to his family from the living room. Oh, really? Well, that's a shame. Ayaka-san and Gyun-san share a look, making the spot in the pit of my stow match start churning right away. Do you have any idea what it is that Rutherford-kun has?
Yeah, is it contagious or something?
I'm sorry, I really don't have any details. Man, this feels terrible. Lying to everyone like this is just awful. There's no way I don't deserve to be punished for this. Lying to friends like this is just icky. Well, if you hear something, do let us know. I'll give you some more homework to take in by the end of the day. Okay. Thank you, Ayaka-san. Maybe we should just take a box of sweets to his family. They can give it to him whenever. That doesn't sound too bad.
Man, Rutherford really is unlucky to get sick right before his competition. Can't even qualify for the next stage if he doesn't show. I think he's seated just high enough that he might. I'm not really sure how it works. You'd have to ask Saya-san.
Yeah, no way. She hates me.
That's because you kept creeping on her when we were freshmen.
I wasn't creeping. I was just trying to be a good friend.
You kept calling her Bun Bun.
Well, if that's bad, then sue me.
Jesus Christ.
I shake my head, deciding to tune the two out. Right now, I need to focus my attention on something else, or I'll end up going down that spiral of self-hatred again, and I just don't have the energy to go through that. Now that I think about it, it's a bit funny. Too tired to be depressed. And that'd be sad if it weren't so funny.
Ugh, that's too relatable. Ugh.
Kobayashi.
I don't remember. I never remember this fucker's name. I look back up to see another goddamn extra.
Tsuryoji-kun standing by my desk, looking down at me with his usual vacant stare. No sign of his console or his phone anywhere, which is kind of weird. Especially considering he only has the one sprite, which has his phone, so okay. Morning, Ryoji-kun. He nods.
You okay?
Eh?
You look not okay.
Really? I guess it's because I haven't been getting much sleep lately. He shakes his head, pulling up a chair to sit next to me on my desk.
You've been looking like that for a while.
Really? He nods again. Do I really look that bad? I thought I was taking good care of myself, all things considered. I'm not used to people being able to see past my mask like this. What's going on? Did I do something wrong to tip them off? No, this isn't hopeless yet. I can fix it. Yeah, just... truth is, I've been pretty stressed practicing for my next competition. I threw up a couple of times from the stress and all. Sorry if that's too much information.
Oh.
The Barrow furrows his brow, blinking a few times before speaking again.
That makes sense. You gonna be okay?
Yeah, of course. Piano can be stressful sometimes, but I still love it. I had to cover up one lie with another lie. I hate this.
Oh, he doesn't lave the piano.
Oh, by the way, do you have any new games you'd recommend for me? I already finished the one you lent me. I can bring the cartridge back to you tomorrow.
Sure. I have a few. Still don't know how you like this stuff, though.
But they're good. But they're really good. Why are you surprised?
They don't have any dating.
Right. Yeah, that's fair. It's really not fair at all. I still can't understand this opinion whatsoever. It sounds so insane. I thought he was joking when he first told me that all games should have romantic options, but he really wasn't. It's nuts. I don't get it at all.
A little projection from the author on that one, I imagine.
There's this obscure RPG that I have. You have to promise to take really good care of it, though. There are only a few copies in existence, and it's really old.
Oh, really? What's it called?
The Maddening Laboratory of Kvault. It's a fully isometric party RPG from the late 80s. It totally flopped on the market, but it's considered a hidden gem.
It flopped? How come? Is the game any good?
The romances are pretty nice.
That's... Thanks, Ryoji-kun. I can't wait to try it. It doesn't really sound like the best recommendation. Whatever, it's good to play new stuff anyway. Plus, the music might be good. It's always nice to study stuff from that era.
Oh, good lord. What parade of extras wouldn't be complete without the worst accent ever? Oh, Jun-san, good morning!
Morning, Chev-kun. Are you just getting to school?
Nah, I was hanging out with some friends before class. What's up? Do you have news on our missing person?
Oh, yeah, he's still gonna be out for a while. Don't really know when he's gonna come back to school.
The boomer. It feels like nothing really happens when he's not around. He's a bit boring. That's the life of an extra, motherfucker. Now get out of my face.
Don't you already have your hands full with keeping up with the curriculum?
You're the last person that gets to say that to me. You barely managed to get through the midterms.
That's true. You look like you were about to drop.
Academics aren't my thing. What do you want from me?
Not getting held back would be a good start.
Let's graduate together.
I don't know where you two get off on lecturing me. Neither of you is doing particularly well either. The fox and the bear share a look of mutual recognition for a second before immediately turning back to me, both of them grinning.
Yeah, but you're worse.
That turns us to go to give and right to bully you.
You don't even believe in God.
True. Ain't that amazing?
I'll kick you both in the shins, I swear.
A few hours fucking later.
The sound of the bell ringing makes me shoot up on my desk, looking around, startled. Wait, why did the bell ring? Weren't we just in the middle of our second period? No, wait, did I fell asleep!
Oh. It's not Shima-sensei, so I don't have to do the voice, but he said that out loud. Yes, Kobayashi, we are well aware of this. Could you not shriek as soon as you wake up? I'm trying to give the class a reminder before I leave for lunch break.
What? Yes, ma'am! A few of the people sitting next to me laugh, leaving me an embarrassed mess. Oh, wow, I don't like having all this attention on me.
As I was saying, the exercise list is to be delivered to me on Tuesday. It'll be worth a few marks in your final grades, so make sure you get it done. And yes, Kobayashi, there is a list of math problems to solve. Make sure to get it from someone.
Yes, ma'am. That's so bad. I have no clue what happened today. We're already at lunch break. I must have missed 3.5 periods. Oh no, I'm gonna be so screwed. How come you didn't wake me up? I turned to the seat right next to me, feeling a bit annoyed and ready to lash out before I remember that, yeah, the seat is empty. Oh. I wonder what I should do right now. Shuichi-san has been coming out to lunch with me, Mizuguchi-san and Keisuke-san, but with how awkward things are between us, I don't think he'd show up today when it's just me. That would probably be pushing it. And honestly, I wouldn't blame him. I don't know if I want to be alone with him right now either. Maybe I'll stay by myself for a few minutes, and if he doesn't show up, I'll ask to join Ryoji-kun, Gin-san, and Jin-san. Not having Rutherford-san around feels so strange. He's the reason I was able to feel confident enough to talk to and make friends with all these people. Now that he's not here, and I'm still talking with all of them, it feels... I don't even know how it feels. My chest aches. And not in the way that it usually does. It's less a sharp pain and more like a persistent throbbing. When I think about it, a part of me really wishes I could cry about it. And again, I might turn back into a crybaby. Ever since Shuichi-san made me cry at the hospital, I've been breaking down in tears at least once a day. I missed it and was relieved at first, but now it's really starting to get old. I have better things to do than hide myself somewhere so I can sniffle and sob and clean myself of tears. Plus, they're so annoying to try to hide. Leave my fur all matted and messy, and it's hard to fix it. Wait, what was I doing again? I got a bit distracted. Oh, right. I was waiting to see if Shuichi-san would show up. He's usually already here by now when he comes. I guess he's not going to after all. I pick up my lunchbox from inside my bag, walk into the trio that's chatting and eating together. Hey, my usual group isn't here today. Can I join you guys?
Sure, the more the merrier.
Do you have anything good in your lunch? I'll trade you my sausages for anything you have. Anything? Sure, I'll give you some rice. What? No, not rice. Meat. I want meat. Didn't you already get the sausages from me? I traded you them for your egg salad. That's the secret battering. I brought some tonkatsu. I'll give you one slice for your sausages. What, just one? But they're tiny. They're friggin' bite-sized. At least give me a one per sausage. Nope. If that's how you feel about it, I'll just eat my tonkatsu myself. Fine. Take the friggin' sausages. Just give me some more meat.
You know, I don't pack that much meat in your lunches for a reason. Your old uric acid is way too high, remember?
Screw that. A meal without meat isn't a real meal.
That's the attitude that got me to 400 pounds, motherfucker.
You're so picky.
Ah, the bell. A few more fucking hours later.
By the time the bell rang to end the last period of the day, my head was already starting to hurt a bit. Trying to keep up with my studies was being a little bit harder than I thought. Up until now, I'd relied a lot on Rutherford's kindness to help me. Or it'd probably be safer to say that I took advantage of it. Because I could tell exactly what I needed to say or do to get him to help me. I was comfortable doing only the bare minimum since he would keep helping me the entire time. I can't do that now. Or better yet, I shouldn't. After what I did, I have no right to create even more trouble for him just so I can goof off during class. Even staying awake through class seems to be a lot harder than I thought it would be.
Yo, June, son, are you heading for the piano room now?
Oh, Chef-kun. Hey there. No, I'm not heading there today.
Oh, really? You haven't been going for a while now. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I've just been practicing a lot more often at home since my parents have been busy and someone needs to watch the house. And I also use it to go check up on Rutherford-san when I can.
Oh, I see. I live alone, so I can't help keeping my apartment empty when I'm not there.
My dad's a police officer, so he can be a little paranoid at times.
Oh, really? Is he like one of those hard-ass police officers with a ton of enemies that has to always watch his back?
Yeah, something like that. Oh man, it's hard to lie with a straight face through this.
Well, I'm not going to keep you if you need to get going. Good luck with your rehearsal.
Thanks. Good luck with your,
I joined the tennis club, remember?
Oh, yeah, that.
Man, you really have your head on the clouds the last few days, don't you?
You have no idea. Still. Huh? I'm not even that tall.
Right, of course, me. Either way, have a good day.
Thanks, you too. It's easier to do this than to snap back at every little thing. It's probably a little paranoid on my part, but since I don't want people knowing where I'm going, I've been taking the route that leads away from the station before turning on a different street and heading there to catch the train. I'll admit it's a bit paranoid on my part, but I'd hate to be followed to the hospital. Okay, maybe a lot paranoid on my part.
Someone says, "Hey, Jun-san, wait a little." Oh, god damn it, I forgot about you.
Oh, Sora-kun? What are you doing here?
I study here, remember?
I didn't mean it like that. More like, how come you're not heading for your club?
I wanted to talk to you, so I waited by the front lockers. You walked right past me when I said hi.
I did? I'm sorry, I didn't see you.
No worries. I'm used to you spacing out like that.
Sheesh, I know it's true, but I really wish people would stop saying that. Although most of the time it's because I'm actually just ignoring something. Now I don't even have the right to say anything about it because I really did space out while thinking of going to see Rutherford-san. Do you need me for something?
I haven't seen you at all this past week, so I was starting to get worried. Mom said your mom mentioned something about you leaving the house early every day, and getting home really late, even on weekends.
Oh, did she? Mom, seriously, why?
Is everything all right? You're not in trouble, are you?
In trouble? Why would you think that?
Because you're you. That should be self-explanatory.
What? That's not fair.
Okay. Maybe expecting you to be in trouble isn't fair, but you have to look at it from my point of view. When you get woken up at least once a month by an ambulance siren, you maybe start getting a bit paranoid.
I already asked you to not bring that up in here.
And I haven't. To other people, at least. Doesn't mean I'm not going to ask you about it, so I'll ask again. Is there something going on that I should be worried about?
No, of course not. I'm okay. You're being too paranoid. It's gonna become my word of the day, I swear.
6 months ago I would have agreed with you, but I've already seen you getting wheeled to a hospital a shocking number of times.
That's not true. I haven't even gone that often this year.
You had to go just 2 weeks ago.
You really won't let this go, will you?
I just want to make sure you're all right. You were my first friend after I moved here. I care about you.
I'm fine.
Where have I heard that one before? I wonder.
You really do act a lot different when other people aren't around.
And you don't? The difference is that I'm just shy around strangers. You lie and pretend you're fine when you're really not.
Look, Sora-kun, I appreciate the concern, I really do, but I need to get going. He raises an eyebrow.
Oh, to where? Home?
Don't start with that. I'm still your senior here.
Okay, I'll back off for now. I'm just worried about you. You seem to be acting a little strange lately. I tried asking some of your classmates.
You talk to my classmates?
Why not? Ever since I hung out with them that one time, we've been on friendly terms. Kumagawa-san and I trade games on the often.
Oh, no. You can't be bringing my classmates into this. Sora-kun, that is going too far.
Relax. All I did was say your parents were worried about your grades and ask how you were doing in class. The blanks filled themselves. I didn't do anything that might expose you.
That was surprisingly smart. I gotta give it to him. Please stop acting like some kind of ace detective.
A tennis ace detective?
I know you like those kinds of games, but real life isn't the place for that sort of thing. Sora-kun snorts, striking a silly pose right in front of my eyes with the kind of confidence of someone who forgets they're in public.
Ace Detective Kimura at your service.
No.
Oh, come on. You got to admit I did good on that one.
Still no.
Spoil sport.
Look, just keep my classmates out of it. I don't want everyone around me finding out. Otherwise, they're going to start acting like you.
Hey, that's rude. I'm only like this because I worry about you.
Yeah, and everyone else starting to act like you is a real fear. That would be suffocating. Can I just have my final school year in Japan as a normal kid, please? And no getting secondhand information from my parents either. Just because they don't know how to keep their mouths shut doesn't mean you should take advantage of it.
They only do it because they're worried about you.
And for the sake of not worrying them even more, I am asking you to stop it. The panda raises both hands in the air, gesturing for me to settle down.
Okay, I'll do as you asked for now. Just promise me you won't run yourself into the ground.
It's not like I try to. I just get really excited sometimes, and by the time I notice it, either my chest is hurting or I completely collapsed. I don't usually notice my body's warning signs until it's too late. Yeah, I promise.
In the meantime, I put in for a leave of absence from my club for the day. Need me to walk you home?
Wait. This is just so you can keep an eye on me whether I'm going home or not, isn't it? Sora-kun smiles bitterly, raising his hand with the palms up in the air and shrugging.
Saw through my trick, did you? Shame.
You're really not gonna stop even if I tell you to, are you?
Sorry, man. Fat chance of that. Carp. It says carp.
The last thing I need right now is him stressing me out like this. I don't want information on Rutherford's current condition getting out to the school before he's ready. Sora-kun, you're being a pain in the ass right now. Just go to your club and leave me alone.
Yikes, that's probably the most blunt you've ever been with me.
And I'm about to be even more blunt if you don't listen to me. Sora-kun smiles.
You should speak your mind like that more often. You have a habit of sweeping everything under the rug.
Sora-kun!
Okay, I'm leaving. Calm down.
Have a nice day.
You too. And be careful. Jesus, like, there's friendship and then there's being suffocating. Dots.
I turn to the gate and start walking.